Now, this phrase, more than conquerors, is from a Greek word, Hupernikao. Hupernikao. So if any one of you has kids in your home, you probably understand where the word hyper comes from. Yes? Hyper energy. They're so hyper excited, hyper in everything. And so in one way they're saying hyper victorious. That's one of the words that are used to describe more than conquerors. Now, the second middle word is Nike. All right, every one of you who's familiar with the brand Nike or with the sports knows that Nike means victory. All right, so hyper victory is what that word more than conquerors means, meaning it's such an overwhelming victory. It's such an incredible victory that there's no doubt, there's no shadow of doubt that you were not victorious. So when Paul was writing this passage, he was not saying that we will become more than conquerors one day, or that we will conquer all things at some point in time. That was not the statement. His statement was, we are more than conquerors in the present tense. Meaning, whatever situation we are going through right now, there's only one outcome for that, which is victory. Whatever a child of God goes through, endures, or is faced with, because you and I have been given the incredible adoption to the kingdom of God, Paul says, we are more than conquerors. Not we will be, or we may be, or we might be. No, there is no uncertainty with which he makes the statement. He says, we are more than conquerors in the midst of whatever we're going through. So I want to remind you, that it may seem like you're losing the battle. It may seem like you don't have the strength to get through to the next day, but the Bible reminds us, in the midst of our darkness, in the midst of our storm, we are still more than conquerors through Jesus Christ.